Hello and welcome to today's October 9th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now so I can keep you up to date on all that's going on in Washington, D.C., the next stimulus package, the U.S. economy, money investing, and much, much more. All right, this is your daily reminder to go enter your name and email to be one of the winners of the $10,000 that Casey and I are giving away. You can sign up each day and it only takes about 20 seconds. I'll make sure to leave a link in the pinned comment below. All right, so much going on and a lot of drama coming out of Washington, D.C. And so that's why I'm on to let you know what's going on, the good, the bad, and the ugly coming out of government leaders. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. Helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I just love bringing you guys the news. All right, now yesterday, I told you how a bipartisan vote passed on the Senate floor to fund the government between now and a few days into the month of December. I then told you how Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer stood on the Senate floor only hours after 11 Republicans came to his aid and blasted the Republicans and the Republican Party to the point where many in his own Democrat Party felt Schumer was out of line. Well, Mitch McConnell has fired back, and it's looking like civil war could be coming to Washington, D.C. Things are heating up and getting ugly. Now, I'm not saying McConnell is fully right, and I'm not saying Schumer is fully wrong. I'm just going to be presenting to you what's going on, keep you informed, and then you can make your own decision, okay? So McConnell wrote a letter personally to President Biden, essentially telling Biden that he and his party if they plan to blame everything on Republicans and run the government all by themselves, that they can also fund the government all by themselves by using the budget reconciliation process between now and December. McConnell put the president on blast and then officially said, as he dropped the mic, "You're on your own." Okay? So here's a few key pieces of information from the letter that was sent to President Biden. He said Republicans stepped up and filled the leadership vacuum that has existed in Washington, D.C. since Biden took office. He then said Democrats knew they had months to work on this, the debt ceiling situation, and waited until the last minute to do anything so that they could blame Republicans. He said Schumer spent 11 weeks claiming he lacked time and the skills to manage the Senate, and now it shows. McConnell said through Schumer's weakness, he marched the nation towards the doorsteps of disaster. Both parties saw how ineffective Schumer is as a leader. Now, this is McConnell's perspective on what happened. So he's basically saying that after he bailed Schumer out, that he took time to then say how awful the Republican Party is and how the Republican Party nearly ruined the country in an attempt to cover his own tracks. He then said Schumer's childish behavior and lack of leadership have poisoned the well, and that Republicans will no longer help. McConnell then says he will not be party to any future effort to mitigate the consequences of Democrat mismanagement. He then said Schumer and your party have time between now and December to follow the Senate procedures and address the debt ceiling crisis on your own. He said he will not be a part of any more invented crises in an attempt to make Republicans look bad. Okay, so that was a summary of Mitch McConnell's letter to President Biden. I don't know if it was made public or it leaked, but I was able to find it online. And so that's the summary. It was two pages long. So from the report, from reports that I'm reading on different news stations, there was a lot of negative energy on the Senate floor after Schumer's speech, and many Democrats privately pulled Schumer aside to let him know that he had gone too far and crossed a line. So when I tell you in my reports that there is a lot going on in Washington, D.C. This is the kind of drama that I'm reading about every single day. I have to admit that it's been hard for me to see our leaders at each other's throats. And you get the feeling that, this battle between Democrats and Republican leaders, that they want it to trickle down onto Republican and Democrat voters so that we hate each other, right? Which I think is the total opposite of unifying the country, right? So, however you vote, it is up to you, right? That's an individual thing, but to go around hating each other, I don't think that accomplishes much. So anyway, that's the drama that has gone on, right? So yesterday I told you about Schumer. Today I'm telling you about McConnell. Now, regarding the next stimulus package, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer had this to say. Senate Democrats will be focusing on passing the Build Back Better agenda so we can fully build up ladders of opportunity for people to climb to the middle class, to help people already in the middle class to stay there, and to fight climate change and create good paying jobs of tomorrow and rekindle the sunny American optimism that has been the core of our national identity. So in his mind, he sees this next stimulus package as helping the middle class go from middle class to upper class, or to stay in the middle class, and as a ladder for people to get into the middle class. Now, I don't disagree with what he's saying, but with how expensive everything has become and how it looks like inflation is not going away, it's an even bigger climb up a ladder just to stay in the middle class or break out of the middle class. So there's a lot going against the country right now, but we need to come together in order to get this done. Schumer then admitted, in order to pass the next stimulus package, push the Biden agenda on the American people, and change the country, that he needs all Democrats in the House and the Senate to vote for the Biden agenda or it won't pass. So basically he's saying all hands on deck, everybody fall in line or this thing's going to fall apart. And I do worry that Schumer rubbing his party the wrong way last night may have actually made more Democrat enemies for him than friends, as he, blasted people that were already kind of angry for Pelosi not keeping her promises and things like that. So he's now saying, fall into line and vote with the Biden agenda, or you are the enemy, essentially. Now, Senator Joe Manchin said he would like to see the next stimulus package strengthen and stabilize the programs we already have and use, versus inventing new ones that don't help people as much as they could based on the amount of money that is being proposed to be spent. So essentially he's saying, look, hey, if you're going to pass that much money, let's go strengthen the programs we already know are working versus inventing new ones that we don't know how they'll work. Okay. Now, those are his words, not mine. Now, many Democrats, especially from higher taxed states, are demanding that the SALT taxes put in place by President Trump now be removed. The SALT taxes are essentially the ability to write state tax off on federal tax. Now, the group that would benefit the most from removing the Trump SALT tax caps would be the wealthy and the ultra wealthy. Okay. Now, the Democrats say that it will also help the upper middle class. So it's not like they're not helping the middle class, which this seems like the total opposite of what we've been told, right? The promises of taxing the rich, making the wealthy pay their fair share. And now they're saying, well, if we don't help the wealthy save money on taxes, then we won't have the votes or the support in order to help the middle and lower income families, right? So it's like, it's the total opposite of what we've all been told, right? Even Bernie Sanders and AOC said, are you crazy? This does the exact opposite of what we've been promising since Biden was elected. Okay, that's from those two right there. So a lot going on, right? All right, now in major news, the country of Lebanon has suffered a massive power outage. They're sitting in total darkness. Their power plants have run out of energy, and the country has no adequate fuel reserves to fire their plants back up. So the country of Lebanon could be without power and internet and phone service for a very long time. Now, I keep trying to tell you guys how important energy is in the world. It runs the world. It's the most important thing in the world, right? We used to be energy dominant here in the United States, and now we're buying oil from our enemies. We're begging OPEC to pump more barrels per day so that we don't become the next Lebanon. And I'm just hoping and praying that we don't become the next Lebanon. But as of right now, this country has no foreseeable way of turning the lights back on. And we're now starting to have energy crisis here in the United States. They're saying that propane could be triple the price by winter. Electric bills are up. The price of gas is up significantly. So energy is a really big deal for the entire world right now. But I'm most concerned about it for those of us that live here in the United States. Now, the United States had its first diplomatic meeting with the Taliban since the U.S. military pullout. In the meeting, the Taliban, the country of Afghanistan, admitted to selling our taxpayer-paid military equipment to our enemies. So they fully admitted it in the meeting. The Taliban also told the United States they will do nothing to contain ISIS extremism and that the United States is on their own. So it was a great meeting, right? Sheesh. Anyway, that's what's in the news today. The China-Taiwan situation is escalating, and it's escalating fast. Xi Jinping, the president of China, is demanding that Taiwan peacefully reunite with mainland China. However, many documents, which are actually leaked communications, are saying that top Chinese generals are demanding that Xi Jinping, the president, give them permission to attack Taiwan. And they are saying, so on one hand, they're saying, we want to peacefully reunite. Internally, they're saying World War III could break out at any moment. They're telling the United States, back off, don't be involved, we will take over Taiwan. So things are escalating very, very quickly over in the China Seas. So there's a lot going on right now. The stimulus package is not dead, so don't take that away, but the battle is real to get this thing done. Also, the battle between Republicans and Democrats seems to be at its worst, with the potential to get even worser, if that's even a word, right? Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. There's so much going on. It's even hard for me to keep up with. It's almost like they want there to be too much going on so that the American people can't keep up. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos and get value from them. I read dozens and dozens of articles on different topics and then try to boil it down into the shortest video that I can so that you can stay informed. I mean, you guys are making life decisions based on information. So hopefully you enjoy getting the very best, most up-to-date information I can bring you. Now, before you go, Casey and I are trying to help out. We're doing a $10,000 giveaway. You can enter your name and email. We don't sell it to anybody. I don't use it against you or share it with anybody else. We're just trying to, in the most fair way we could come up with, help people with a little extra spending money. Now, one person, we're going to give $5,000, just like life-changing money, right? And then to 10 people, we're going to give $500. You can use that on rent, groceries, whatever you want. It's our way of trying to help out while we wait on the government to get their act together. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I really, really believe that. And I appreciate you being in my community. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.